So now, we are going to learn about phonetic transcription. We learnt about, the consonant sounds and the vowel sounds. Today we are going to learn about, um, phonetic transcription, how to transcribe phonetically. So what is the objective of today's class? Today's class is, um, you are going to, uh, yes, you are going to transcribe English words phonetically, right? Just listening to it doesn't make you, to transcribe phonetically, but it means, you need to uh, uh, practice, first of all, the consonant letters and the vowel letters. Okay, so that's very important. If you want to get full use of this lesson or this, class, you must practice the consonant letters and, vowel letters. Then come to this class. That will be very useful to you, right? Now, uh, you know, um, uh, yeah, we'll go through some of the, examples. I have taken, some words. Actually, they are the written words from my personal notes, and some other student, they have tried to answer, something here. They may be right or may not be right. I'll explain one by one. Try to follow me in that. What is the first word? In this word, how many sounds are there, or how many symbols are there? That we have to see first, right? So in this, first, there is a symbol, ma symbol. This symbol stands for sound. What about this sound? If you remember vowel sounds, it is a sound. A and ya symbol, right? We have seen it. A sound, and what next? Some extent of ya sound will be there. Ah. So then what happens up to here? It is ma. Okay, it is ma. Ma. It is not ma. It is ma. Why it is ma? Because it has some, ya sound. So that's why it is ma. If it is ma, then the symbol must be, like this, right? A and two dots. Then it can be ma, right? It is ma. And what is this symbol? It is t, right? T. Then what happens up to here? Mat. Okay, it is mat. This symbol stands for a. Okay, the sound, the sharp a sound, right? But if any word or any sound ends with this, sound, okay, it must be r. Okay, the ra is not pronounced much, but it is r. Okay, so then up to here it is mat and r. So what happens then? It is matter. Okay, there are four sounds. One is sound. The another one is a sound. The next one is ta sound. The last one is r sound. The total is matter. Okay, matter, matter. So when you tried to read this, sounds, then don't look for spelling in this sounds, because you'll be, misleaded. Then what you have to, misled. Okay, what you have to do then? So what is the spelling of matter? You have to try to recollect. What's the spelling of matter? matter. Okay, don't look at, these symbols. Just try to recollect the spelling yourself. Then what is the second, the word in this word, uh, you know, uh, yeah. So here in the same way, we have another, word as well. That is, for example, there is a phonetic transcription like this. Then how will you pronounce this word? Okay, that you have to know. Okay, here what is this difference between, where is the difference in the symbols in the first one and the one I have written here? The difference is in this symbol only, this vowel symbol only. There it is a sound, here is it is a by 2. Okay, very fast a. Okay, then it is ma, but it is ma, very fast ma. Up to here it is mat, but here it is mat. Okay, up to here it is pronounced as mat only, mat. Okay, and it is matter, but here it is mutter. Okay, mutter. Okay, then what's the spelling of mutter? mutter, mutter. Okay, they muttered something, or he muttered something related to speaking. We used to say that, right? Mutter. Okay, in that way you have to differentiate between one phonetic transcription to another. Okay, that is very useful to you. In that way, in comparison, you learn more about that. What is the second one? It is, what is this sound? This sound is for k. We can say ka, right? And what is this symbol? This symbol stands for short or sound, but with rounded lips. The lips are rounded. Okay, they are rounded lips. So then it must be ko. Okay, it looks like ko, but it is not ko. Ko sound. You are pronouncing ka only, but that ka sound with rounded lips. Then it must be ko. Okay, ko. Ko. And what is this symbol? You know very well. That is L, right? Up to here it is call. Okay, call. And what is this symbol? E, right? Callie, callie. And this symbol stands for J, ja sound in Telugu. Okay, ja sound, right? It stands for ja. There are two symbols in ja sound. How it is written? Like this. This symbol stands for ja. Okay, j. Up to here it is call, e. Okay, college, college, college. Okay. Generally, in Telangana or in Andhra, it is pronounced as college. Okay, college, but it is not. What is the pronunciation error in our pronunciation? That is, we are pronouncing ka sound not with rounded lips. Okay, with spread lips we are pronouncing. And the second thing, we are saying age. Okay, but it is age. Okay, the for the a sound, the lips must be rounded. And for age, it is not age, it is age. Okay, then it must be college. Okay, college, right? You have to practice it. When you pronounce it in that way, I know that becomes the part, that becomes part of your speech. Okay, so that's why try to practice in that way only. And so this is a regular practice. If there are two syllables or three syllables, wherever there is the sound like age, if you are pronouncing, with this sound H, that must be pronounced as is, sound. For example, the spelling is Village. Okay, we pronounce it as village, right? Village. We pronounce as age, but it must be pronounced as village. Okay, village. I can't write this symbol, ja symbol here. Okay, village. It is not village. There is age sound that must be age. Village. I'm going to village. I'm not going to, I shouldn't say I'm going to village. It must be village. Okay, I'll tell you why we should use a short sound there. That is related to stress. Word stress will come later, but now what you have to remember, wherever we pronounce age, that must be age. Okay, village. In the same way, mileage. Okay, mileage. We'll say mileage, but it is not mileage, it is mileage. Okay, the age has to be age. Okay, you have to try to remember it. Mileage. And once you pronounce it, write the spelling. What's the college spelling? College. College. Okay, then what's the this word? Okay, yeah, here what is this letter? It is da sound, right? And it is a sound. Okay, a sound you have seen here, a and ya mix, right? Up to here da. Okay, da. And ng sound, bang. Okay, bang. And this is ga sound. It is sound, not n. It will be written like n only, right? It is n. Okay, this symbol stands for n. Okay, n. Some kind of sound will be there. Okay, and if you add ga sound, it will become ing. If you add ka sound, it will become ink. Ink. Okay. If you add after na sound, if you add k, ink. Ink. But it is ink. If you want to get ink sound, there must be ka sound. Ka symbol must be there. Ink. Okay. And in this way, it is ing. What is here at the end? La sound, that must be dangle. Okay, dangle, dangle. What's the spelling of dangle? Dangling, will say no. Dangle, D-A-N-G-L-E. Don't look at the symbols. Just write your spelling. What's that? That is dangle. Okay, dangle. Generally we'll say dangle. Okay, but whenever you say ing sound, gill won't be there, it is gill. Okay, in the same way apple. Okay, we'll say apple, but the phonetic transcription is first you have to write a sound, and you're using x for a sound, a. Okay, app. Okay, pill. If you want to say pill, then there must be e sound. Apple, apple. Okay, but it is written like apple. Okay, apple. Okay, how you write it in Telugu? If you want to write it, you have to write as uh, so I can write like this, right? Okay, some sound of some state of a sound, a. can write p, okay, then I'll write l sound, okay, apple, I can write apple, okay, and both are, there is no apple, it is apple, okay. In the same way, dangle, it is not dangle, we don't use the vowel sound there, we have to eliminate vowel sound, okay. Apple, it is not apple, okay. In the same way, in the next word, it is sa sound, okay, sound. Then what is this? E, right? Up to here, what, because what is it, what it is? It is C, right? Are you able to understand? Then what is this one? Sound again. Up to here it is cis, okay, it is cis. Then what is here? This symbol, this symbol stands for a ta sound. Up to here it is cyst, okay, cyst. And what is this letter? This letter stands for, okay, if it comes at the end of the word, what's the pronunciation of this letter, this symbol? We have seen in the first one, this is er, okay. Then sister, sister, okay, sister, sister. But then you can write the spelling in this way. If you write like I just move this symbol to the first, okay, then how it will be write, it will be like written like this. I am removing here. Then what is this sound in the beginning? A only, right? A and sound, as, okay, e, asi, okay, then sound, assist, then ta sound, assist, okay, it can become assist, okay, assistance, we can say assisting me, right, assist. Then we'll write in that way. And it is what is given to us, we are given this word, this phonetic transcription. Then what is this? Sister, okay, we'll write it. And yeah, this is what is this phonetic transcription we will see. And here, what's the first letter? It is E sound, E, okay. And what is the next one? E sound. Up to here, what it is? It is ill, okay, ill. This letter stands for A, right? Ile and K sound. Elek, elek, okay. And what is this symbol stands for sh sound, right? Elek, sh. And this na sound, election, election, right? Election, okay. What is that word then? Election, okay. We'll pronounce as election, okay. We'll pronounce it as election, but actually it is election, okay. Election, we'll say election. The first letter stands for E sound, not A. Elect, and it is, there is no A sound. Shin, okay. A sound is omitted. Only sh sound and l sound. So then, how it is pronounced? Election, okay. Election, election. Okay, you will try to practice in that way. Wherever we are pronouncing sha, shun, okay, that must be shin, okay, sh and n sound. For example, station, station is wrong, it is incorrect, incorrect. Saying station, shun is incorrect. How to say them? It must be station, station, okay. Saying station is correct pronunciation, okay. Try to remember it, station, okay. In the same way, what is this word? Okay, here ka sound, okay. And here at election we can see another word. It is pronounced generally as example, okay. but it was to be. So we have seen, to, uh, election, right? And now we have to see computer. Okay? So in computer, we are using, what's the first sound? The first sound is okay. The first sound is ka. Then what is that symbol? This symbol, it has we have used a number of times. What's that symbol? The symbol is a, right? This symbol stands for a sound, right? Ka, up to here ka. If this symbol comes at the end of the word, how it is, it should be pronounced at the end of the word. It has to be pronounced as ar. Okay, that's why here we pronounce it as sister, not only a. Okay, even though ra sound is silent, we don't pronounce it, but if we want to write the spelling, we have to remember it pronounces like ar, okay, sister. But here it is only a sound. So then ka, and ka, this is sound. Come, okay. Then uh, you know this sound is ha, okay. Come, and what is it looks like J, letter J, but actually the sound is ya sound, right? Yeah, okay. Ya sound. Come, e sound. This stands for oo, long oo sound. That's why up to here it is compute. Okay, compute. And this one, ta sound. Compute. Up to here it is compute. Again we have this, r sound, right? Then it is computer. Okay, computer. So we have to remember like that. If you look at the symbols again, you'll be confused whether I have to write KRC. Though the word is very simple, computer, you know the spelling very well, but there is no problem. But for some other times, if you don't know the spelling, so you may be surprised whether it is C or K. You are influenced by the symbols. That's why once you get the pronunciation, don't look at the symbols. Just go, just try to recollect what is the spelling of computer. Then what's the next word? It is fantastic. Okay, fantastic. Here this is a and ya mix, right? Some extent of a and ya. So fa, but generally we say fantastic, but it is not fantastic. It is fa. Okay, up to here it is fan. Okay, fan, and this is ka. Okay, fan, and again it is a. Fanta. Okay, fantas, fantas, and this is E sound, right? And K, fantastic. Okay, fantastic, fantastic. But generally we say as fantastic. If you say fantastic, what is the symbol we have to use? The symbol is A sound, right? Fantastic, but it is actually fantastic, fantastic. Okay, so that's why, see, the student who has written it, he was influenced by this letter. Okay, actually FANTASTIC only, there is no K, but he was influenced by the symbol. So that's why once you get the pronunciation fantastic, write on your own without looking at the symbols. Yeah, then it is uh, looks somewhat difficult here. we are using early, right? Early. Yeah, early sound. Yes, I think there is some problem with the sound. I'm just checking it. Uh, yeah, it's recording. I have to check the sound once. Then I will move further. I think that the sound is okay. Then fantastic. In fantastic, after this, it is early. Okay, it is early. In early, the first sound is R sound, long R sound, and there is even that symbol is used with generally in general sound okay. The middle of the tongue is used when you pronounce it. There are three long R sounds. One is this R sound. When you pronounce this sound, your mouth is wide open. For example, okay, father. When you say father, your mouth is completely open. For that long sound, we use this symbol. And if this is again long sound only, but for this sound, your lips are rounded. Okay, like how can you say bought, bought, bought. When I say that, my lips are rounded, right? So then, for this sound, early, early, okay, early. So my lips are very closed; they are not wide open. That's why my lips are not rounded as well. Okay, early, okay, okay, early, right? Early, okay, early. How we'll write it early? Generally, in our area, we'll pronounce it as early, but it is not early. It is early. Okay. What's the spelling for it? Early. Early. Right? Early. Then this word, right? Ba sound, E sound. Up to here, B. This ha sound. Up to here it is big. Okay. Yeah, this is diphthong. Okay. This is a diphthong. Okay. This it has to be pronounced as a sound. A. A sound. But generally we pronounced as long A sound. Long A sound. Okay. Generally we pronounce, but it has to be pronounced as a only. Okay, and behave. Okay, behave. It has to be pronounced as behave. What we pronounce as behave. Okay, so to improve right pronunciation, wherever you pronounce as long a sound, it has to be replaced with a sound. Okay, that's why it is a behave, ave, behave. Okay, what's the spelling of behave? B-H-A-V, behave. Okay, then yeah, in the same way you can say P-L-A-T. How do you pronounce it? P-L-A-T. We pronounce as plate, plate. Long A sound is pronounced. But how we should pronounce it? Instead of long A sound, we have to pronounce A. Plate. Okay? Plate. It is A sound, not I sound. Okay? Plate. plate. Okay, right. A sound, plate. For example, NAME is not name. Okay, name. When you say name, you are using A sound. But instead of that, what you have to use? A. Okay, name, name. Okay, name. You have to say in that way. Then what's the next one? The 10th one is aside, right? The first sound is a sound, and the next one is sa, right? Us. Up to here it is us. Okay, these two symbols. These two symbols, we it is a diphthong. Diphthong di means two, right? Diphthong. Okay, this diphthong is pronounced as I. Okay, it is pronounced in Telugu. We can write it as I. Okay, I. Okay, up to here it is aside and aside. Okay, aside. Generally, we'll say aside. Okay, what's the spelling of it? And we'll uh, write like this: ASID. We pronounce as aside, but it is not aside. It is aside. Most of the times, not all the times, when a word begins with a sound, not the letter A, which is pronounced as short A sound. Short A sound. If the word begins with short A sound, that has to be pronounced as A sound. Okay, we have to pronounce it as A. Okay, this if the word begins with this A sound, it has to be pronounced as A sound. It is aside, not aside. Aside. Then this one is, what is this symbol? The first one is we got it in this word where we have used that word in college, right? We have seen that word in college. Okay, yeah. Before that, also we have some other words. Yeah, I think we can easily write. Uh, this is wa sound, right? When we use this word wa, your lips must be rounded. Okay, and this is a by two. I said very fast a sound. This is na sound. Up to here it is one. Okay, one, one. And this is da sound. Okay, this is da sound. This is a sound. Wonder. Okay, wonder. Okay, wonder. If there is no these symbols, what is this word? If the sound is ends with this symbol, it is wonder. Okay, generally we'll say R sound, right? Wonder, we'll say. And what is this letter sound, fa sound? This is la sound. Okay, full, wonderful, wonderful. Okay, wonderful, wonderful. Okay, we'll say wonderful. Okay, when you say full, there will be o sound. Okay, there will be o sound, but actually we have to pronounce as full, full, not full. Okay, there is no vowel sound. Okay, right. So this is wonderful. What's the spelling of wonderful? Yes, the spelling is WONDERFUL, right? Wonderful. Then this, word. What's the first sound? It is E. Okay, up to here it is ick. Okay, ick, and sa sound. Up to here it is ix. Okay, this is again awesome, right? X, Excel, Excel, right? Excel A. This is this sound. It sounds as A, right? Excellent, excellent. We pronounce as actually excellent, but it is not excellent. It is excellent. Okay, excellent, excellent. The spelling is incorrect. Here it is not A. What it is E, right? Excellent. Okay, we have to. Then what is this word? What is this sound? This sound we used in this word, right? So, a sound, a small, sharp a with rounded lips. O. Okay. Then what is there? Na sound. On. Okay. On. If you have the phonetic transcription up to there only, what you will write? What is the word you will write up to here? Must be on. Okay, on, on, right? On, e, oni, okay, honest, honest, okay, honest, honest. What's the word then? This is, we'll say harnest or honest, we'll say, right? Honest. H is silent, okay, and it is not nest. It is not honest. It is honest, honest, okay, honest. Then this word, okay, and the 26th word. You will get 11, 12, 13 those words in the next slide. Okay, I have just taken the images of those words. Right. Um, the next word is paper. Sound. The next is a sound, right? A sound. Okay. A. Where we have got this sound, in the in this word, okay, a sound. Up to here it is pay, but how we pronounce it as pay? We pronounce as pay, but it has to pronounce it as pay. Okay. Next sound is p, right? Pay, pay. And if any word ends with this sound, it has to be right? So then it is paper. Okay, paper, not paper. Okay, when you say a sound, it has to be used with uh, uh, a, right? So then it must be paper, paper. Okay, P-A-P-E-R, right? P-A-P-E-R. Then uh, what's the next word that comes to us is uh, accident. Accident. What's the sound? This is a and ya mix, right? Ack. Okay. Ack. Yes. Ax. E. Right. Axi. The sound. Acid. What is this sound? This is a sound, right? That is a sound. Okay. This is a sound. Then it must be accident. Accident. But how we pronounce it as accident? Okay, accident we pronounce, but it has to pronounce as with a sound only. It must be accident. Okay, accident. Today we'll see the last sound for today. That is, wherever you have this kind of, even for MENT, MENT, if a word ends with MENT, it has to be pronounced as month, not as meant. For example, commitment. commitment. It is not commitment. It must be commitment. Commitment. Okay, not commitment. Why? Why we have to change to from commitment instead of commitment? Okay, when you say a sound, okay, you have to open your mouth more. Okay, you have to give more what can I say, force on your speech organs. To use a sound, it is somewhat easier, and as it is unstressed syllable, so we have to finish it off as early as possible. It is possible with a sound, not with a sound. If you say accident, and if you say accident, accident is somewhat faster, and there is very less stress on your speech organs. Okay, you learn about all these things when I teach you about stress and intonation. Then this word, what is the letter? Is k, k sound. This is again a sound that we have seen right here in college and in honest also, right? Oh, the lips must be rounded. Ho. Now it is not ho, it is ho. Your lips must be rounded. Ho. And what is this letter? That is fa, right? Coffee, 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 not coffee. When you say coffee, your lips must be rounded, not spread. Coffee, not coffee. Okay, coffee. What's the spelling of coffee? COFFE. You have to remember the spelling as well. Okay, with this, I'll stop today's lesson. Tomorrow I'll continue. I think we have to be with this phonetic transcription 2 or 3 classes. If you practice thoroughly, I may have nearly 140 or 130 phonetic transcription words are there. If you practice all of them in this way, you will be thorough with it, and you need to practice later on. Try to practice on your own after my classes. Just go through the correct transcription and try to guess the word. First begin with these words. After that, I'll give you some more exercises for you. Okay.